live at the Halle Heart Children's Museum in Tempe. We are showcasing this great facility, but plus also highlighting the health talks and screenings they'll have happening here later this afternoon. I have Dr. Stephen Barrett, and one of the physicians that's actually going to be doing some health screenings down here at 1 o'clock this afternoon. But you're a foot doctor, and there are signs in your feet when you have diabetes. What are some of those telltale signs?
Well, one of the first things that we'll see are patients that come in and they'll say, I have numbness or tingling or burning in my feet, and they have no idea of what's happening, so we'll test them, and often they will be diabetic. Interestingly, if you ask many patients with type 2 diabetes when they first notice some signs of tingling or numbness or loss of feeling in their feet, they'll say, oh, about 2 years before I was diagnosed officially with diabetes. So it can be a very early warning sign.
What are some other signs?
Other signs can be excessive thirst, dry skin, difficulty with either GI function, either constipation or diarrhea, feeling fatigued.
And you don't have to be overweight necessarily to have diabetes, right?
That's correct. Usually type 1, which is juvenile onset, is patients are not obese. Type 2, it's more likely that the patient will have a higher BMI or body mass index.
So one of the ways to avoid getting diabetes is potentially with a little exercise, and we've got these kiddos that are doing this cool little exhibit. Basically, they aren't Wii Fits. These are like Wii Fits. They're Xbox something or other, but it's basically the same idea. They're going to work out with these video games. What are you doing?
Fruit Ninja.
Fruit Ninja. What do you have to do for that?
You're able to cut things with your hands and feet.
Let me see you do it. Let me see how it works. Here we go. We got Fruit Ninja here. So he's getting a good little workout. There we go. Let's see. Oh, he got the watermelon. All right, what are you doing here?
I'm playing soccer.
You're playing soccer? Let me see you do it. Here he goes. Look at this. Whew. Oh, there you are. So see, these are just some video games that actually allow kids to play video games, but also get active. And let's take a look. What are you playing over here right now?
We're playing Just Dance.
Just Dance? Let me see your moves. Are you going to groove for us? Oh, it looks like they're trying to get ready for it. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, we're doing a little stretching first before we dance. Okay, so this is just one of the exhibits they have down here at the Halle Heart Children's Museum. They have about 8 exhibits down here. It is open to the public until 2 o'clock this afternoon, but I mentioned those health talks and health screenings. They're checking for diabetes, among a number of other things. If you'd like to take part, this is for adults. You can come down here at noon today to register, and then all that fun, the screenings and whatnot, take place at 1 this afternoon. So again, the Halle Heart Children's Museum, and we are in Tempe.
Let's talk to Kim Quintero, because she is live this morning. If I had to pick someone to survive in the wilderness, it would be Kim. Kim would drag my weak body around, make sure I was alive.
I'll throw you over my shoulder if we ever got stuck in the wilderness, for sure. I'll take care of you, girl. I'll take care of you. We're at the Halle Heart Children's Museum. This is where they're going to have a number of health screenings, health talks this afternoon, but we're highlighting one of the exhibits coming up in just a bit. Look at that. They've got broccoli on their plates. I know they're so excited to dig into that. So more on that coming up in the next few minutes. I'll send it back to you guys. Dr. Alan Christensen, who is not only a New York Times best-selling author, but he's also local. Tell us where you're at.
At Integrative Healthcare in Scottsdale.
And so we are talking about healthy eating because that's a big focus for you. And we have a few things set up here. Let's start off with cereals.
You know, I think now everyone does consider healthy eating, but sometimes it's not what you would expect. So be thoughtful, read labels. So Kim, which do you think is going to have the lowest sugar out of these 3 options? We got the instant oatmeal, we got the Lucky Charms. These are flipped. And we got the granola thing, the natural granola.
Okay, the least amount of sugar. I would probably go with this one.
I would probably guess so too. It's actually the Lucky Charms by a lot.
Really?
So this is 22 grams of sugar in this healthy instant oatmeal.
Is it because of the dried fruit that's in it? Or?
It's just sugar.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And our healthy granola stuff is actually 20 grams of sugar. The Lucky Charms were 10.
Wow. And it's only the marshmallows, probably.
You know, I wouldn't consider them a great option. This is one of my favorites for cereal.
Fiber one.
It's really tasty. 0 grams of sugar, 14 grams of fiber. And that is such a big deal for health, raising that fiber content.
What are your thoughts of adding stuff like stevia to it? Is that okay?
Stevia has been very well studied. It's fine. It's totally harmless. There are a percent of people that will taste like a little bit of a bitter taste to it. So there's versions like Truvia that have been refined and a bit better, but it's a good option.
And then what's one more that you'd like to highlight?
One more. So here's a great one. I think most have a sense about olive oil being good for us, right? You've heard about that one.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got antioxidants, we've got various pigments in olive oil. So guess what? There's actually one bottle of olive oil here.
There's only one?
There's only one.
I see two, though.
You do. This is a big fact that's been somewhat hidden. The majority of olive oil in the market is not olive oil. 87% is actually corn oil.
Oh my gosh. So how do you know the difference?
Well, so one tip is that most olive oil from California is real olive oil. Almost all Italian olive oil is not. And in almost all cases, the low-cost olive oils are not olive oil. They're actually corn oil plus some artificial colorings.
I had no idea. So you're going to be giving a talk today, this afternoon, as part of the Health Talks, Health Screenings. What time is that going to be, roughly?
That's going to be 1 o'clock today.
Okay, and really quickly, I know Lisa keeps telling me to wrap, my producer, but look at these kiddos. They have got some healthy snacks here. What are you eating?
Well, I'm eating carrots and broccoli and almonds and pumpkin seeds and hummus.
Is there anything you don't like?
The only things I don't like is the hummus and the broccoli and this.
So he's like pretty much all of it. All right. So we are again live at the Halle Heart Children's Museum. They are giving free health screenings later today at 1 this afternoon. They're also doing health talks. If you'd like to come down here, register at noon and you can get all of that done. We are in Tempe. I'll send it back to you.